Hi everybody, and welcome to our yoga practice this week. I hope you're all feeling well. If any of you have any injuries that you need to look after, be mindful. Every practice is different, so just be guided by your body. I'll show modifications for every pose. And just take a moment just to let go of any judgment, any competition within yourself, and any expectations that you have. So we're going to begin our practice today laying down. So just take a moment to get nice and comfortable. And you can keep your knees bent or you can stretch your legs out, whatever feels right for your body. And then just allow your left hand to rest on your heart and your right hand on your tummy. And we'll gently close the eyes and just take a few opening moments just to step outside of all that's gone on in your day or your week so far, and just allow this time here just for yourself, just to reconnect with your mind and your body. So just begin to relax every muscle in your body, perhaps for the first time today. Just begin to soften the space between your eyes and your chest. Allow your jaw to relax and your tongue to softly fall away from the roof of your mouth. And just begin to gently rock your head from side to side, just massaging out the neck. And then gently draw your chin slightly down towards your chest as you begin to relax and to soften your shoulders and your spine, relaxing your tummy. And then just observe any sensations you feel in your body, any aches or pains or tightness. And then just begin to observe any thoughts or feelings that may be present. And just begin to observe your breath. That's just noticing the gentle rise and the fall of your tummy as you breathe. Perhaps notice the heartbeat, if it's fast or slow. And then we'll begin to take some nice deep opening breaths together. So taking a nice deep breath in through your nose, pausing for a moment, and then exhale long and slow through your mouth. And again, deep breath in through the nose, pause, and then exhale long and slow through your mouth. Breathing in through the nose, filling the lungs to the very top, and then exhaling long and slow. Breathing in, feeling the ribs gently expand, and then breathing out, gently letting go. Breathing in, feeling your tummy rise, and then breathing out long and slow. And just continue to take a few more of those breaths in your own time, and just set an intention in your mind as you flow through your practice today to not let a single breath pass by where you don't pause between that in-breath and the out-breath. And this helps us to be more present and anchored, balanced and focused. And then we'll take one more deeper breath in now through the nose, pausing at the top, and then a big sigh out through your mouth. And then when you are ready, coming into our full body stretch, taking the arms over the head, lengthening all the way from the tips of the fingers to the tips of the toes, maybe just that gentle arch of the spine. And take another deep breath in. And a gentle sigh out through the mouth. From here, we're going to hug our knees in towards our tummy, just gently rock from side to side as we massage out the lower back, stimulating the kidneys. And I'm going to go into our laying down half pigeon. So resting your right foot down on your mat with your knee bent, and then take your left lower leg over the top of your right thigh. And you can use your left hand just to gently draw that knee down away from the body for a deeper stretch. If that's enough for you today, stay there. Otherwise, we're going to reach up and through the legs to take hold of the back of your right thigh. You can rest your head back down on your mat and then just gently start to hug that knee towards your body. And you should feel a really strong stretch down your left hip, perhaps into the lower back. And take another deep breath in. And breathing out. And then gently release. I'm going to switch straight over to the other side. So right lower leg over the top of your left thigh. With your right hand, gently draw that knee away from your body for a deeper. And staying there, or reaching through the legs to take hold of the left back of the thigh, and then hugging that knee in towards your tummy. And just pause to take those deep conscious breaths here, just noticing how this side of your body feels in comparison to the other side. Maybe it feels a little bit tighter. And again, take a nice deep breath in and breathing out. And then gently release. Taking hold of the big toes with the forefingers and the thumb, drawing the soles of the feet up towards the sky, coming into happy baby. As we gently press into the tailbone, chin to the chest. And you might want to stay there or extend the legs for a deeper stretch. And again, pause here for a nice deep breath in. And breathing out. And release. Take hold of the backs of the knees and we'll do one gentle rock all the way up into seated. Stretching our legs out, toes up to the sky. Inhale, arms up, pressing palms together. And then exhaling to your forward fold, just taking hold of your shins or your ankles or your toes. And allow your chin to drop in towards your chest. And just maybe just shift the weight gently from one sits bone to the other as you soften into the pose. Relaxing your body, noticing the sensations, relaxing the jaw. So this helps to calm your nervous system and balance your blood sugar levels. If you wish for a deeper stretch, take an in-breath, lift the heart, looking forward, and then exhale, closing the space between your tummy and the tops of your thighs, drawing the forehead gently down towards your knee. And then slowly release, coming all the way up into seated. From here, we're going to bring the left foot against the inner right thigh with the right toes up to the sky. Inhale, arms up, press palms together. And as you exhale, we're going to forward fold, but cross the arms over and take hold of the ball of the foot or the ankle or the shin. And just check that your right hand is on top and your left hand on the bottom. Gently drawing your knee down, your forehead down towards your knee, and you should feel a strong stretch running up the back of the hamstring, perhaps into the lower back. And then from here, keeping hold of the ball of the foot with your right hand, we're going to take the left arm and place it on the top and take hold of the outer foot, and then gaze under your left armpits. And you should feel a really lovely opening of the side of your body. Pause to take a nice deep breath here. And then gently release, coming all the way back up. And we'll switch over to the other side. So your right foot against your inner left thigh. Inhale, arms up, lengthen through both sides of your body. And on that exhale, slowly forward fold, taking your left arm over the top and your right hand on the bottom. And again, if it feels too much, you can modify by just taking hold of the shin, or you can always bend that knee a little bit. Softening your whole body, softening your breath, gently drawing your forehead down towards your knee. And then from here, we're going to take the right hand over the top and take hold of the outer left foot and gaze under the right armpit. And just feel that lovely opening of the side of your body, opening the lungs. Take a nice deep breath. And then slowly release, coming all the way back to center, stretching both legs out in front. One more forward fold. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Drawing your body all the way up. And when you're ready, we're going to come onto all fours, allowing the knees to be hip distance apart and the hands shoulder width apart. If anybody's looking after their body today, you can drop down into child's pose, which is here, taking the knees wider than the hips, lengthening through your spine and resting the forehead down. Otherwise, we're going to do 3 rounds of sun salutation. So we're going to tuck toes under and release back into your down dog. Checking in with our alignment first and make sure the feet are hip distance apart. And you can just come into plank pose, just check that your shoulders are over your wrists, engaging your core, so not allowing the hips to sink down. And then release back into that down dog. Relaxing the head, the neck and the shoulders, staying nicely connected to your breath as we inhale into plank, exhale down into crocodile. Turning toes down, inhale for up dog, pause. Draw the shoulders back and down, gluing the elbows to the ribs. Tucking toes under, and then your next out breath, release back into that down dog. Reconnecting with the breath. And then again together, inhale plank. Exhale crocodile. Inhale up dog. Exhale, push back, down dog. Pause again to take that deep conscious breath as you start to warm the whole body, allowing that energy to flow through your body. One more time. Inhale plank, exhale crocodile. Inhale up dog, exhale push back down dog. Pause to take your nice deep breath as we bring the feet together and the big toes connect. Releasing the heels down towards your mat for that deeper stretch. And when you are ready, we'll walk the feet all the way up towards the hands, coming into standing forward fold. And just take hold of your elbows, feet together. Just let the crown of the head gently drop down. Just calming your breath and your heartbeat for a moment here. And then when you're ready, we're going to bend the knees, sink the hips down. Coming into chair, squeezing the legs together. We're going to press the palms together and cross the thumbs. From here, we're going to extend the arms and bring your biceps by your ears. Bring your gaze down towards your mat. Hold and breathe. To make this more challenging, you can sink the hips down more, or you can lift your heels. Stay focused on the breath. You should feel some warmth in from your shoulders now. Take some nice deep energizing breaths. One more deep breath together. And then breathing out, release. Coming all the way up into mountain. So keeping the feet together, biceps by the ears, pressing the palms together. To challenge, if you wish, you can lift your heels, or you can keep the heels down. As we slowly move over into side stretch, so gently drawing the arms over to the right. Keep engaging the glutes, biceps by the ears. Nice full deep breath. Slowly back to center. Inhale, lengthen before exhaling over to the left. Coming all the way back to your center. Inhale, lift up through the heart and maybe exhaling into a gentle back bend. And then when you are ready, come back to center. And we're going to take a big step back with the right foot, coming into high lunge. So again, biceps by the ears, lift up through your heart, lengthen through that back leg. To challenge, you can sink the hips down further, or you can raise that left heel for these last few breaths. Stay nice and strong. One more deep breath. And then as you breathe out, release the front heel down. Rotate your back foot slightly out, pressing into back heel, coming into your warrior one. Inhale, lengthen through both sides of your body. And then as you exhale, release into triangle. So both arms in line with your shoulders, both legs straight, reaching over your left hip and resting your left hand against your inner shin or ankle or the floor. And then allow your gaze to fall wherever's comfortable for your neck. And then work on drawing that right shoulder back. And just be mindful where the arm lays. So we don't want it too far down or too far up, just nicely in line with that shoulder. One more deep breath. And then as you breathe out, we'll soften that left knee slightly, come all the way back up, hands to the heart, stepping straight into our second set of chair, feet together, sinking the hips down. Squeezing the thighs together, squeezing the knees together, and then gently extending the arms forward, biceps by the ears. And again, if you want to challenge for those last few breaths, lifting the heels, breathing fully all the way down to your tummy, to your ribs, and gently release. Stepping back with our left foot this time, high lunge on the other side. Keep extending through your back leg to challenge, sink the hips down further. And if you want to, for those last few breaths, just lifting that right heel. So this is really lovely for toning the legs, the lower body, the core. One more deep breath. And then as you breathe out, release that heel down, press into your back heel and come into warrior one. And just be mindful that the hips and shoulders stay nice and squared and we're not twisting the body out. On the next out breath, release into triangle. So both legs straight, reaching over right hip and bringing your right hand down just to wherever feels comfortable for your body. And pause for 3 deep breaths, remembering that intention we set at the beginning to not allow a single breath pass by without pausing between the in breath and the out breath. And when you're ready to release, we'll soften the right knee and release all the way back up slowly, bringing the hands to the heart and back into our mountain, feet together. So we're going to come into a balancing pose. If anybody's looking after their bodies today, you can do the first level. So the first level is that we bring the weight into the right foot and we reach down with the hands and just gently hug that knee in towards the tummy. So just begin to soften your gaze, focusing on one point, reconnecting with your breath, and just check that standing leg is nice and straight and not bent. The next level is to keep hold of the ankle with your right hand and reach down, forefinger and thumb to take hold of the big toe and bring your right hand to your heart. So again, that might be enough for you today and that's okay. Otherwise, the next level is to extend that leg and you can keep the knee soft. You can stay there or slowly open that leg out to the side. Maybe extending right arm up to the sky and really lengthen here through both sides of your body. If you want to challenge, you can straighten that leg. And then when you're ready, slowly release back into mountain. Big breath in, arms up. Breathing out, hands to heart. So over to the other side. Weight into your left foot this time. And we'll hug that right leg in towards the tummy. And just pause here, just connecting with the breath, finding your balance. And feel free to stay here. There's no competition. Or keeping hold of the ankle with the left hand and slowly just take your time to take hold of your right big toe with forefinger and thumb. Left hand comes back to rest on the heart. Pause here, controlling the breath, just finding a nice balance between the in-breath and the out-breath. Staying there or extending that leg slowly. Staying there or slowly moving that leg out to the side. You can raise your left arm up to the sky. might want to straighten that leg to challenge for the last few breaths. And then release. When you're ready, coming back into your mountain. Deep breath in, arms up. Breathing out, hands to the heart. So we're going to do a sun salutation just to realign the whole of the body. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend knees, palms to the floor. Exhale, step back into down dog, feet hip distance apart. Maybe just gently shift the weight into alternate heels, just gently swinging the hips from side to side. And then sun salutation together. Inhale, plank. Exhale, crocodile. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push back into your down dog. You can rest in your child's pose or to challenge. Back into plank. Bring the feet together, engage in the core. So again, be mindful the hips don't sink down. Bring left hand in the center. Slowly rotate the feet so you're stacking them. Stay there or extend your left arm over your head. Pushing away from the floor with your right hand. And then slowly back to center. Coming on to the other side, left hand in the center. Slowly rotating the feet, stacking them. Stay here or extend right arm over the head. And when you're ready to release, come back to plank. And then releasing the knees down. Connecting big toes out behind, opening the knees. And gently stretching the arms forward, just taking a moment just to rest in your child's pose. And maybe just gently rocking the head from side to side as you massage the space between your eyes. Just giving yourself permission just to rest for a moment as we calm everything down. And then when you are ready, we're going to come all the way back onto all fours and then gently come into seated. From here, we're going to stretch our legs out, coming into wide leg. Allowing the toes to be up towards the sky. Bringing the hands to the heart. For a deeper stretch, if you wish, bring the fingertips out in front and we're going to hinge forward from the hips and gently walk the hands forward. Just until you feel that strong stretch in the back of the legs. And then draw your chin in towards your chest. And you might want to stay there, or you can take hold of the big toes with 4 fingers and thumb, just to draw the body down a little bit further. This is really nice for keeping the hips healthy and flexible in the lower part of our backs. And then slowly release, coming all the way up. We're going to keep the legs as they are, but slightly bend the knees. And then from here, bring hands to the heart. And we're going to bring our left hand, lower the chest, and thread that left arm underneath the left leg. And you want to be on the back part of the hand here, so not the palm. Staying there, or reach back with your right hand to interlace the fingers out behind. And then we want to draw that right shoulder back, gently gazing over the right shoulder. Just pause to take that breath here. And then slowly release, taking it over the other side. So right hand underneath the right leg on the back part of the hand. And then gently draw your left arm out behind to interlace the fingers. Gently gazing over your left shoulder. So we're just opening the shoulders. It's really good for posture, especially if you have tight shoulders. And then gently release, coming all the way back to center. From here, we're going to lay down on our mats. Bring the knees into the tummy. And we're going to cross our right leg over the top of the left. Take hold of the backs of the thighs. And then gently hug the knees in towards the tummy. Take a nice deep breath in. And then as you breathe out, release that foot back down onto your mat, keeping the legs crossed. Take the arms out to the side so they're in line with your shoulders, and press into the palms of the hands. I'm going to slowly move the knees over to the left and take the gaze over the right shoulder towards your right fingertips. So a lovely deep spinal twist. And just pause here for that breath, making sure you're breathing fully and openly into the tummy and the ribs and the heart. And then slowly press into the palms, coming back to center, uncrossing the legs and crossing left leg over the top. Again, reaching forward just to draw the knees in towards the tummy. Take a nice breath here. Gently releasing, pressing into the palms of your hands and gently taking the knees over to the right. And your gaze over the left shoulder. We'll pause there for a good 5 deep breaths while I just plug my laptop in. Okay, sorry about that. And then when you're ready to release, slowly coming all the way back to center, uncrossing the legs, and then we're going to go over into shoulder stand, over into plow. But if anybody's looking after their bodies, you might want to just stay in bridge, where we take the feet hip distance apart, chin to the chest, and gently lift the hips. And just focus on the rise and fall of your tummy here. So this helps to just balance our thyroid and our adrenal glands, our nervous system. But if you want to go to the next level, which also has the same benefits, deeply restorative and calming for the mind, you can take the hands underneath the hips, press into the palms, and just gently draw the knees into the tummy. Gently rock the knees, and then when you're ready, we're going to extend the legs up towards the sky. Press into your lower back with the palms of your hands. Slowly move the weight into the back of the neck and the shoulders. And then slowly work on straightening the legs up towards the sky. And you might need to move the hands further up the back. Take the focus point to the tips of the toes. Let's take a nice deep breath there before slowly taking your legs over the head, coming into plow. And the toes don't have to touch the floor out behind. You can just bend the knees. You can let the arms rest down on your mat, or you can interlace the fingers out behind and lengthen the arms. Let's close the eyes for a few breaths. Just focusing on every in-breath and every out-breath. And when you are ready to release, whether you're in your bridge or your plow, just begin to press into the backs of the arms and the palms, and roll one vertebrae down at a time. Once the hips have come down, gently hug your knees in towards your tummy and gently rock from side to side. Taking hold of the backs of the knees, we're going to do one gentle rock all the way up into seated, and then straight into your turtle. So bringing the soles of the feet together, taking the hands underneath the ankles, taking hold of the feet, and gently lower the crown of the head down towards your feet, relaxing the face and the shoulders. Just taking a few calming breaths here. So this pose helps to bring emotional balance and stability, helps to balance our hormones. And then slowly release, coming back to center, and then into cross-legged. Or you can stretch your legs out in front if that's more comfortable. Resting the hands down on our knees, and just a few gentle shoulder circles. And I'm just going to come into our tapping. So we're going to gently tap the space between the eyes. And there's an acupressure point here which helps to calm and balance our thoughts. Helps us to think more positively and clearly. And then gently over to the temples, which helps to bring focus, concentration. And then gently to the crying point, which is here, which teaches it's okay to cry out our feelings. And then to the upper lip, which helps to teach us to speak our truth confidently and clearly. And then lastly to the chin, which helps to bring all our emotions back into balance. Helps to release any bottled up emotions as well that we might have been holding on to. And then lastly, just bringing all the fingertips together and the thumb, just gently pressing here. So there's little reflex points and the tips of the fingers, and this helps to bring everything back into balance. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Long, slow breath out through your mouth. And then take a nice deep breath in, arms up, palms together. Exhaling, hands to the heart, and namaste. And when you are ready, gently opening the eyes and resting the hands down. So I hope you're all feeling good and healthy and positive. Well done. And thank you so much.
Take them down now. Take them down now. Mama. Mama.